Fire signs. Welcome back, guys. This is So True You Tarot. This is going to be that weekly energy reading for that last week in November, guys. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for all the likes, all your positive comments, all your subscribes. Guys, y'all know I truly appreciate it. And that's why I continue to do these readings. So I thank you so much. Remember, this is a general reading. I don't even know if I said that. I sound redundant after a while. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody that's watching the video, fire signs. And if it don't resonate, you don't have to let me know that it don't resonate. Believe you me, if it don't resonate, I'm pretty sure you already know it don't. And don't get upset if you don't feel like this. I had a fire sign come in. I think in last month's reading, they left a comment like, it's a fire signs reading. Yeah, it said fire sign. And then it made me feel like I had to go back and check. Did I say the wrong name? Did I put water and fire? Like, I had to rewatch the video. Like, people, please don't comment. If it's not what you wanted to hear, like, I didn't want to fire, then why did you watch it? You know, you don't have to comment. The only reason I'm sorry I'm commenting fire signs because this happened on my fire sign video last week. So then don't comment. You know, if you don't want to hear a fire sign reading, then don't watch the fire sign message. You know, I don't need to know that you did. It's a fire sign reading. Yes, it is. Ain't that what the title say? Ain't that what I said through the whole video? Sorry. You know, I try not to let the comments get me, guys, but sometimes some people be overboard. Some people not even paying for readings and then they want to leave just any old kind of comments, guys. Come on. You know, I watch readers too. I don't do that. But I'm different. You know, I'm a water sign. I don't need nobody to know. I ain't complaining. There ain't no reason to be complaining about something that's for free. Why am I complaining something that's free? If it didn't resonate, it didn't resonate. It wasn't for me. All right, guys. Fire signs. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to get started here, fire signs. I don't know, guys, if I'm going to continue to do this, the weeklies in December. My December is packed already. I got a lot of stuff going on. I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep. So, guys, I may not do these weeklies in December. I may skip it until January and continue the weeklies in January or continue with some different cards. I did get some new cards that I wanted to try out. So I may not do these readings. No guarantees, guys. We'll get started. Let's see what that energy is like in the last week in November, fire signs. All right, fire signs. Remember that first card is going to be your personality. This could be your ego. This could be what you're thinking about, what your ego is thinking about. We got the 7 of water. So this is the 7 of water. I don't think you're paying attention to your ego in this last week in November, fire signs. See, this lady is taking a shower. She unaware. I don't think you're paying no. This is not the time to be ignoring your ego. Sometimes we should be ignoring our ego. I don't think you're paying attention to your ego, fire sign, in this last week. Your intuition, like, you're not paying attention because that monster is creeping up in that shower, and you so oblivious. You're not even gonna see it. You're not gonna see it coming. Like, you ain't gonna see this monster this week. You're not paying attention to your ego, or you're blocking your ego out. There's a feeling here of somebody not aware. You're not aware. Your ego's not aware. You're not aware. But there's a feeling of somebody not being aware here. There's a dangerous feeling here, guys. Something creeping up and you're not seeing it coming with your ego. And your ego may not, you may be blocking your ego from letting you see what's about to happen. That's the feeling I'm getting here too. All right. When it comes to your memory, fire signs, what's on your mind? This could be a past memory. This could be a present memory. We got the priestess. So the priestess to me could be your intuition a little bit. I think you're thinking about a time, fire signs, that you could only give so much of yourself. This is a small frame to me. You see how she like showing that little bit of herself to that picture frame. So I feel like here a fire sign is thinking about a time when you could only give or show so much of yourself. You can only show that small picture frame of yourself to other people, to whoever, to yourself. But you only showed a small side of yourself. But it's like with the priestess, you knew that you could show more, but because the priestess to me is intuition. Like, you knew you could show more, but you're not. You're only going to give this small frame of yourself. You knew. Your ego knew, but you're not. Somebody is not being aware. I keep getting this feeling of not being aware. You know, but you're not trying to see it. Like, you know, but you don't want other people to see it. You know something is going on here, but you don't want other people to see the bigger picture. You don't want nobody to see the bigger picture. And you afraid of the bigger picture. You afraid of what you know. That's the feeling I'm getting here. It's a strong feeling of being afraid. Oh my goodness, right next to it, guys. There's a lot going on here. Fire signs. This reading is deep. All right, we're going to keep going, but this reading is deep. All the cards is right next to each other. It's fear. Where your mind is leading you to, though, fire signs, is to get the hell out of here. That's what I'm sorry, guys. Your mind is leading you to get the hell out of this situation, and I think you guys got this last month. This is the 8 of air. This girl is scared. Like, mentally, you need to get out of this situation. This is a trap, okay? This is a trap. You know it. You know this is all 3 of these cards, guys, is feeling the same. That's why I keep coming to this feeling of something that you know, but you're only going to show so much. You're unaware of a situation that may be bigger than you, but you're only going to show so much of it. You're only going to frame so much of it. But now you want to get out of this situation like you didn't see the situation coming because you only gave so much of yourself to the situation. But now you knew. That's why you know what? Fire signs, I'm getting confused. But listen, that's why you only show so much of yourself in this situation, because I think you knew if you gave more to society or show people more another side of yourself, they was going to get afraid and it would be time to go. Somebody was going to have to leave. But there's a strong feeling here of fear. Somebody not being aware that something is coming. Somebody is coming. There's a monster in your presence. You don't see him, or if you do see him, you're going to pretend like you don't see him. You're only going to show him a small frame, hoping that they don't fear you or you don't be afraid. It's a lot of fear here, fire signs. I'm sorry. A lot of fear here. And I think somebody, and what mood, the last card is mood, guys. So I think the mood is punishment. Somebody wants somebody to be punished for what happened here. Like, there's either you want to be punished, because this is an erotic reading too, guys. So somebody could be wanting to be punished, but I don't get that feeling. I got a feeling here, somebody trying to punish somebody. There's a fear here of punishment. Like, if I show too much of myself, I'm going to get punished. Somebody could be in an abusive relationship here. And they can't really show a full side of themselves, because if they show too much of themselves, they're going to be fearing this person. They're going to be punished. There's a real strong, get out of that relationship. I'm sorry, get out. I feel a strong pull here, and I never felt that on this weekly reading, fire signs. Maybe that's a part of maybe I'm growing in my spirit, but I just feel like this. Get out of that situation. There's a strong fear of knowing you need to get away. All 4 of these cards in the top, all 4 of them, guys, is fear. Fear, fear, fear. Except for knowing that you're afraid of a situation. Okay, so the first one is being unaware that there's a monster in your presence. Maybe knowing this monster is in your presence, but only showing so much of yourself. Only going to show a small frame, or let people only know so much of what's going on in this situation. You don't want people to know what's going on, that you're actually afraid of somebody, because now you're trying to get the hell away from this person because you're scared of the situation. And because you're scared they're going to punish you. I don't know, guys. That's the feeling. The cards is lining up. Get out of that situation, fire signs. You don't need that. Okay, so when it comes to what's on your heart, you all over the place. You all over the place. You got the 3 of air. What's on your heart is you all over the place. You don't know what to do in this situation. And I will be all over the place too. You fearing, you don't know. There's a fear here of the unknown. You got to get out, get away. You might have feelings for this person. You love them. There's punishment involved. You could be scared. They could be a bit abusive. You all over the place with your, woo, it's heavy. What's on your heart is, you don't even know. I don't even think you know what's on your heart. Okay? You don't know. You're blowing all over the place with this situation. I'm sorry you're going through this, fire sign. This is heavy. I'm sorry you're going through this in this last week in November. Around holiday time, you got to go through this. I think what's on your health is, health-wise, fire signs. Sorry, I had to take a drink on that one. Health-wise, all right, I got some fire signs here who may need to be coaxed into going to the doctor. You might have to, some friends might be trying to coax you to go to the doctor. Or you coaxing somebody else like, come on, we need to see the doctor this week. Like, it's time for that mammogram. When the last time you had your monthly checks? I just feel like there's somebody trying to coax somebody to go to the doctor, like, and they willing to go with you, but they gotta coax you to go. Like, come on, like you a pet. Like, come on, this week, every week they calling you, like, you ready? Come on. This person ain't trying to go to the doctor. Fire sign. I don't know if this you or that other person. They not ready yet to go to the doctor. They're not ready to hear about their health just yet. Somebody might be a little scared to hear the truth. They could be scared to hear the truth when it comes to their health, okay? How's society looking at you? How is society seeing this situation, fire signs? You know how y'all is. Y'all love attention, fire signs. So what society see in this 4th week in November? What society see for my fire signs? Society see the 5 of air. Society see that you're not dealing with the BS. Society see you got your back to a situation. Society see that if people trying to reach you in this 4th week, that if they not coming to you the truth, they not coming to the front of you, then they not reaching you at all. That's how I feel. I feel like with the 5 of air here, excuse me, Either they come to you with the truth, or they're going to get, you don't want to hear it. That's how I feel. That's how I'm feeling. Either with this particular fire sign, society see you only hearing the truth and nothing but the truth, or speak to my backside. Somebody's in a very, I don't want to hear nothing but the truth mode right now. And that's how I feel. That's what society see, that you're not hearing nothing but the truth. You're not dealing with no BS. Talk to my back. Talk to the rear, because there's nothing else you need to, unless you're not saying it to my face and it's not the truth, then I don't want to hear it. That's what society see. All right, fire signs, society seeing that? You sure? You sure society see that, fire signs? Because right next to that, you got the end. So how you going to end this out is, we're going to end this energy out for the week like the 7 of air. Like, I don't think you showing society everything you want society to see. See, with the 7 of air here, I feel like somebody's only going to show, there's 2 different sides to this person. Like, there's a nice side and a dark side. And I feel like, fire sign, you only going to show people this much of a situation. I'll show you as much as I feel you need to see. This is what I'm like in the light, and this is how I am in the dark, but you will never know the way I am in the dark. And which is interesting is both of these cards are showing the backside of a situation here. So I feel like whatever's going on here, it's 2 different sides to the story. There's a light side and a dark side to this person. But whenever it comes to this person, unless you come into this person with the truth and nothing but, I still feel like you're going to be talking to their rear. Even if they only show you, even if they only showing you one side of them in the nighttime or one side of them in the daytime, you still got to come to them with the truth. You still can't, like, people are looking up. Society is seeing you, fire signs. But society still see you showing a small side of yourself. And society still see that they can only come to you on one side. Like, I don't know. They can only come to you one-sided. It's very interesting energy here. You know, very interesting energy, fire signs. Okay. Let's see. When it comes to our spiritual tendencies, fire signs, we got a wish. So we could be wishing spiritually for a wish. Spiritual tendencies. Maybe we're trying to get our spiritual tendencies back on track, fire signs. We could have a fire sign here that's wishing for some change with our spiritual tendencies. Maybe we thinking about changing our religion. Or we wishing on changing some spiritual things about us. We wishing on seeing ourselves from a more spiritual side, or seeing somebody else from a more spiritual side. Y'all know energy is fluid. Okay? So there's definitely a wish out here with the wish card. How's work going to be in this last week in November? I think for our fire signs, work is going to be the 4 years. So I think at work, it's going to be pretty good in this 4th week. I think you're going to be up on a cloud a little bit. Fire signs, like, can't nobody really reach you. You got this umbrella. I mean, they could reach you if you let them reach you. That's how I feel, fire signs. Like, but other than that, you're not really hearing none of that drama at work. I just feel like somebody's in a no drama mode, and they on a cloud right now, and she got this, she talking to her dove or whatever, this pelican up high. You know, I'm in a good place and I don't need no madness. There's definitely a fire sign here that's in a good place right now, and they're just not hearing none of the nonsense. They a little above, whoever this is, they're above the nonsense. You're above the nonsense at work. I'm above the nonsense. Don't come to me with the nonsense, because I don't want to hear it. A lot of fire signs ain't hearing that nonsense in this last week. All right. What you hoping for, though? What you hoping for in this last week in November, fire signs, is the truth. Didn't I say that, fire signs? This is a strong week of truth. This is the queen of water. This is me, guys. This is me. I sit in my naked truth. This is somebody that's sitting in a naked truth. There's a strong feeling if you're not coming to this fire sign with the truth and nothing but the truth, they don't want to hear it. This, right now, there's strong energy here of the truth. This fire sign wants the truth and nothing but the truth. They speaking from a true point of view. They're speaking from their true self. They're completely naked. They're emotional. And I feel like in this last week, if you're not coming to the fire sign with the truth and nothing but the truth, then you talking to their backside. I said there's a strong feeling of this needing to hear the truth in the situation, wanting the truth, hearing the truth, and you're not gonna reach me in this last week unless you're talking about the truth, okay? And that's what you hope. You hoping for the truth in a situation. Nothing but the truth. The naked truth. Everybody can't handle the truth, fire signs. Are you sure that's what you want? You sure you want the truth? You know everybody can't handle the truth, but you want the truth. All right, that's what you want. What's going to be difficult, fire signs, in this last week? The difficulties is going to be, this is your card. I always feel like this is my fire sign card. The difficulties is going to be people, just the 9 of fire. So the difficulties is going to be people seeing you for you. I think, you know, fire signs, you like to turn heads. This is my turn head card. Like when you step in a room, you turn heads. So I think the difficulties is going to be people seeing you for who you really are. Maybe people always see you as a head turner, fire sign. Like when you step in the room, you and your partner or you by yourself, you turn heads. You do. You turn heads when you come in the room. But I think, I'm sorry about that glare, guys. But I think that the difficulties is going to be turning heads this week. You know? Being who you are. Like people going to keep seeing you in this light. They're going to keep expecting you to turn heads when you step in the room. And it's going to be difficult. Maybe you're going through something. Like I said, you're going through this truthful point where you need the truth and nothing but the truth. And maybe you don't feel like turning heads. Or maybe you are going to turn heads this week. And it's going to be difficult because every time you step in the room, you turn heads and that's not what you want to do. Fire signs. Maybe you don't want to turn heads. Maybe this is not the week that you're trying to, everybody, all eyes on fire sign this week. You're not trying to do that this week. You're just not feeling that. You want to be you. You want to be in your truth. There's a strong feeling here, okay? So that's how you in and out the week. You're going to be seen, and that's going to be difficult. They're going to be seeing you like they always see you, and maybe that's not how you want to be seen this week. You're not trying to put on a show, fire signs. You want to be seen for your truth. All right? Thank you guys so much, fire signs. I had a good time doing this reading, and I may or may not see you guys next month. All right. Have a good one, guys.